The sun was dipping below the jagged Mongolian hills, painting the endless steppe in strokes of crimson and gold. A cold wind blew over the grasslands, carrying with it the scent of earth, wild horses, and distant memories. Temujin, still a boy of 10 winters, crouched beside the small fire his mother had built. The flames flickered against his gaunt face, his cheeks hollow from too many days of hunger. His small hands clutched a crude wooden toy, a little horse his father had whittled before he died. Hoelun, his mother, sat across from him. Her hair, once as black as a raven's wing, now hung in tangled strands around her weathered face, but in her dark eyes burned a fierce, undying fire. They had lost everything. Temujin's father, Yesige, had been poisoned by a rival tribe. When the news came, the Taichud clan, once their allies, turned on them. Stripped of their animals, their shelter, and their place among the people, Hoelun and her children were abandoned to die on the harsh steppe. Yet they endured. Hoelun taught them how to find edible roots buried beneath the frostbitten earth. She showed them how to snare rabbits and fish with their bare hands, her back bent to gather firewood, her hands blistered from cutting through ice. She fought off wolves and men alike. But tonight was colder than most. The wind howled like 1,000 lost souls, and Temujin could see the tightness in his mother's face. She was thinner now, her clothes hanging loose on her bones. She had given him the last scraps of dried meat 2 days ago, claiming she wasn't hungry. "Temujin," she said softly, her voice carrying the weight of both tenderness and command. "Come here, my son." He crawled to her side, and she pulled him into her arms, wrapping her tattered deal around them both. The warmth of her embrace cut through the chill like a blade. "You must remember something, my son," she whispered into his hair. "The world is cruel. It will tear you down, break your bones, steal everything you love. But you must never let it break your spirit." Temujin's small hands gripped the folds of her clothing. "I'll grow strong, Mother. I'll protect you. I'll make them pay for what they did." Hoelun smiled, though tears stung her eyes. She placed her calloused hand on his chest, feeling the fierce beat of his heart. "You will be a great man," she said, "greater than any who have walked these lands. Promise me one thing, that no matter how high you rise, no matter how many men bow before you, you will never forget this night. Never forget how the earth felt beneath your feet when you had nothing. Never forget your mother, who held you when the world turned its back." "I promise," he whispered. The years passed. Temujin grew into a man of iron will and ruthless resolve. He gathered followers from the scattered, broken tribes. He crushed his enemies, forged new alliances, and earned a name that would echo through history: Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. But even as cities burned and empires crumbled before him, he never forgot the woman who taught him how to survive the cold. When Hoelun grew old, she remained at the heart of his encampment. And in his moments of triumph, when the banners of 1,000 nations flew in his name, Temujin would kneel before his mother's tent and remember a night on the frozen steppe, a dying fire, and a promise made by a hungry boy to the one person who had never left his side. And when she finally passed into the next world, the Khan wept, not as a conqueror, but as a son.